Imagine you are in Haagen-Dazs ice cream store enjoying your tub of chocolate ice cream. Now, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear or saw the name Haagen-Dazs? Premium? Exotic? Maybe you even thought it was a French or Danish brand. What if I told you it's neither French or Danish? In fact, the name Haagen-Dazs isn't even a real word. It's actually an American brand founded by Ruben Martis. Martis wanted his ice cream to feel luxurious and high-end, so he created a name that sounded European. And today, Haagen-Dazs is one of the most well-known premium ice cream brands in the world. This is all because of the power of association. Human makes sense of the world through associations. When we encounter something new, we compare it to things we already know to understand. It happens so quickly. For example, if you see a man in a sharp, tailored suit with a large suitcase, you might immediately think he must be rich. Or interestingly, we have the saying that goes like, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. The same goes for Haagen-Dazs. If it sounds European and looks European, it must be European. And in people's perception, Europeans means premium. Once you understand this, you will see how popular brands use the same effect all the time to directly influence our perception about them. In fact, in just a few minutes, you will learn why Facebook spent millions to become Meta, why luxury brands sound so tough and prestigious, and how brands like Starbucks and Nike use naming psychology to create cult following. By 2021, the tech giant Facebook was on the verge of destruction because of the negative association. It was linked to scandals about data misuse, spreading misinformation, and being biased about certain parties. People had lost trust in the company. So, what did Mark Zuckerberg do? He made an intelligent move. He spent $60 million to buy the trademark rights to rename the parent company from Facebook to Meta. The new name Meta served two purposes. It distanced the company from all the negative association of the Facebook. It created new associations with the future of the technology, the metaverse. Here, a name change wiped the slate clean, set a new direction, and reframed the entire company. It's not just Facebook. Brands that claim to be chemical free often use words like herbal, natural, and clean in their names to make you think they are all natural, even if they are not. Similarly, Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton capitalize on France's high-end dressmaking. Interestingly, in India, premium brands often sound foreign to make people believe they are European and therefore premium. Brands like Ellen Solly, Peter England, Van Heusen are all Indian brands owned by Aditya Birla Group. And I want to tell you that there is another way naming helps create a cult-like following for brands, and that is by creating unique product name and brand language. So Starbucks does this very well. It feels like they have their own language. From ordering your coffee to even the cup sizes, Starbucks have created their own naming terminologies. In Starbucks, small cup size is actually tall, grande means medium, and venti is large. When a newcomer hears a regular Starbucks customer order their coffee, it may sound like they are speaking a completely different language to them. But those who know this language connects them to exclusive club of the Starbucks coffee culture. Putting this extra effort to learn a simple coffee increases their loyalty to the brand. Nike does this too. Their sneaker drops come with names and series codes that hardcore fans proudly memorize. It's a badge of honor for them. And through this, they create cult-like culture. See, there are 4 or 5 elements that are needed to create a culture, and creating a unique language is one of them. Think about every culture around the world. Each has its own language with distinct tone and styles. Funny enough, the same goes for the Gen Z today. They have slangs and words that their parents do not understand. And even your group of friends might have inside jokes that only you can understand. All of this helps create a close-knit culture. Creating a differentiated naming terminologies for your products is not just quirky marketing. It's a culture building tool. So if you're a founder, your brand and product name is the first impression, your gateway to create the perception you want your customer to have. When you're choosing a name, think beyond what you like. Give it a thought. Treat it as a strategic tool. Ask yourself when you're creating brand names, what do I want my audience to perceive about my brand? What associations will my brand name create? Then finalize your names. And as a consumer, next time you come across fancy names, look deeper. Take a step back and ask, does the brand actually deliver on what it's selling? So, naming is a powerful psychological trigger, and the best brands don't just name things, they shape how you think about them. These insights come from my experience of building brands and products. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.